All right. Yeah. So now the other thing, God, so my brother-in-law convinced me to get LVM, and I love it, but I'm trying to figure out how I do all the stuff on here that I'm used to doing.
Hmm.
So I think really this is small enough to where we can probably get away just pulling this shit all into one little group. So I can just, and I'm beefy enough to where I can grab all this stuff. Is that a
So,
rare?
yeah, there's a rare up there. You want to go kill that?
Oh hell yeah! Oh wait, is that a? Oh, up there. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's a world quest. I'm sorry, I'm killing all these earlier.
Oh no, you're fine. I was trying to pull them. See, I'm trying to figure out just so that of course we can try to get it like decently optimized with our pulls.
Hello.
Hey, hey, what's going on?
Not a whole lot.
The rare is spawned if you want to come kill it.
Hmm.
It's 80%, 85.
Hey, Doc, did you get my
Yep, I got it.
invite
Okay, is it
or my
invite?
request? Yeah, sorry. Oh, sweet. There we go.
Are you on Alliance or Horde?
Horde on this tune.
Right, good deal. If you want to throw me an invite, I'll head that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I was talking before, and I was thinking about trying to like eventually setting it up to where I could get some EU characters, but man, after I hear everybody talking about the EU prices, it just doesn't really make me want to do that.
I agree.
No. Let me know if you'd like me to rally roll for you.
Hmm.
Let me know if you'd like me to rally. Oh no, you just said
Uh.
I see.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, my yeah. They're so the bear tanks are gonna get nerfed to oblivion.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Oh yeah. You're feeling it from Prot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think let's put it this way. I first of all they're way underrated. And even icy veins. So like if you check icy veins or anything like that, even they have like little blurps in the guides that they put up that say that um, one of the most underrated for how strong they are with their survivability for Mythic Plus. And even with Convoke, more than likely going to get nerfed because of how powerful it is for boons. Um, Even with that, they'll still be in the top. We were doing a Sanguine Depths, and everyone, including the healer, died at like 20%, and then I was able to stay alive until and DPS him down until 10%, and then got my battle res off, and then we still won and keyed. So it was just like, right, kind of broken. So
Now what was that at? Like what level?
that was a +3.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just fall over.
Oh, there's a Dusk Terror down here. Yeah. So the main thing that I'm wanting. Oh, you're. Ooh, that actually will be nice. So you're a druid as well.
Yep.
All right. So right, then you're gonna have one of the easiest jobs.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. So literally, I'm
I'll
just
do my
gonna
only job.
yeah,
Get buffing.
just literally have you just like stand like right here, and
Sounds
we're
good.
just gonna bring the packs to you.
Okay.
So Doc, you want to get lower?
Okay, how far back do you want me to go?
So I think that if grab all these guys that are flying above us, and then these ones right here. So I'm pretty sure you have to grab this last red bat down here that I just moonfired. And so I think if you grab all of those, they're in here, and then bring them back up. They're actually, you know what? I should probably have you. I think it's gonna break follow. So yeah, probably have you come down here. Yeah, cause see that one broke follow. Yep. So that one's a little too far. So we'll do 2 pulls then. We'll have 1 pull that comes to here, and then the other pull will pull down up to that top ledge.
There's a good question that I saw on the Discord earlier. Why people don't really buy the Lost Featherland anymore? I think it's mainly because it was oversaturated.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, it's cool how it mounts up with you, but
it's always going to kind of be that way. And when you have a lot of pets, so that's why I kind of why I want to eventually do like a true deep dive on pets, is because really and truly why most people buy pets is only either 2 reasons. They're either doing it for collections or they're doing it for server transferring for their gold. Because I personally use it for that.
transferring gold.
Yep. So like,
Okay.
so like if I have, I do it all the time. So if I have, 4 million over here, and I want to transfer some gold over to Area 52, say, and it's a Horde server. All I have to do is buy a TCG pet that has close to the equivalent of gold on this server as it does on Illidan, and then buy the pet and then post it and sell it. Because you can bring pets into your your collections and then sell them on a different server. So that's just essentially what you do.
I do that with some of the holiday events. Like I have 9 or 10 Naxies on one server right now.
So these do pretty much
Spawn again.
force spawn. Yeah. Hey Ruin, what's going on? Yeah, we're back on. It's been a while. I got sucked into work, and yeah, work has been interesting. So really, they're spawning.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna just sit down there with him, I guess.
I can do these up here if you want to do that. These guys like really spawn quickly. It's like a little sporadic. So and make sure, so that's going to be a mechanic. I bet you anything there's one that sleeps in a tree down there. So make sure that you're watching, because one of them just spawned in a different spot, and it spawned while it was sleeping in a tree. So I'm going to assume that that's going to be a mechanic to try and keep it yeah, that blanket heavy callus hide nerf though, that stung.
Wait, they
Honest.
nerfed it?
Say what?
They nerfed the heavy callus head?
Drop.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean it was big. So I actually had a spot. Well, let me tell you how excited I was about this spot. I mean, and I knew it was going to get nerfed, but at the same time I was hoping I was going to be able to at least take advantage of it for a week or 2. There's an Ardenwild spot that you could literally run in a circle on this platform that I'm up on right now, and be able to tag every single mob, pull them in, and I was consistently getting anywhere from like 50 to 60 heavy callus hides an hour.
That is very broken. I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, it was unreal broken. And then on top of that, with me doing the shuffle for the soul dust, I just essentially made it into the enchanted hides. So it was even more broken. I think really you had, I think if you had oh, and there's one, I don't know if I told you this or not, Doc, but there's that one little bastard that will sit way high up there above you guys.
Yeah, and that's the one that keeps. Wow.
And yep, and he's
keeps evading.
yep, he's gonna evade, and that's gonna be one of the things there. If we could get one more person in, I bet you anything that we could pretty much force spawn this. This is gonna be a nice little farm for not only the pet, but Seraph Wing as well.
Sad thing though, the Seraph Wings are now like 50 silver.
They are, but then you can also, I just make
Cook.
with them, so yeah.
I mean, some interesting transmog, which is also nice.
Ooh.
Show me some good transmog.
Yeah, of course.
That's only 50 gold, but hey.
Hey, you know, it's just 50 gold that I don't have to spend for a transmog that I like.
Exactly.
You know what? I bet you that little fucker over there is messing with our spawn. See this one up here circling the tree?
Oh, where?
Look where I pulled him.
Yeah, I've been pulling that one every now and then.
I bet you anything that he's screwing with it. Tag him.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh no, maybe that's a little too far away. Yeah, I like, that's why I wanted to do the profile and Rod, I don't know if you were there whenever I was posting about it, well, but like on my TSM profile midway through BFA, I had an issue with my computer, so I went to clean everything up, and my profile backup was one of the files that I missed bringing over to the backup. So I lost like 4 years of customization on TSM.
I bet that felt bad.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest, it was even bad enough to where I just kind of left it and purposefully I purposefully just didn't do a lot of the stuff. But now I'm getting into redoing it again, so not be lazy and actually do it.
Trying to see if I can just grab this sleepy one from the tree if they make a bigger mountain or something. But trinket is.
Maybe start spawning back here again.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the second that I kill the ones over here, it just spawns them over there. The only thing that sucks up here, and that's probably something that they added in, is that this kind of nice, but it's kind of not. The bears that help you tank, they kind of keep them in certain spots if you don't pull them well enough.
Ah, those spawn back really quick. Good.
Go get all these so you can skin them.
Yeah, because one of the main reasons that I'm wanting to do this is I want how reliable it is with the pet anything. I mean, the leather's nice, and that's a nice little bonus, but the pets are, like I was saying, like 50 something K. Yeah, so after seeing this, 100%, if you or if we had like a 2x4 farm or something like that up here, you could easily force these guys.
Yeah, especially this back section. See if I can pull them.
Yeah, because once you pull those guys, I mean, they just 2 of them over here instantly respawn.
Come on. I don't want to wreck you.
That one
Put the 10 second.
can't pull it without breaking. So there's really no way for me to do that because breaks aggro on this last one.
We almost need one back here. Pull this section.
Yeah, you kind of need like a good setup to have would be. Well, a really good setup would be like a monk druid, because then you could have monk down there with the druid pulling.
That statue.
Yeah, because I the back to you can't pull too far.
Yeah, it kind of limits you a little bit. This top one here has a pretty wide range.
I gotta reset.
Almost stand still. I think we had someone else in the Discord was saying they wanted to join in. I don't think they messaged.
I mean, at least you plenty of Calicide.
You know, if I miss it, if one of you guys that. I feel like the drop rate that they're talking about is a little low, but it's normally like that in the beginning whenever nobody really knows what the drop rate is. I think Wowhead has it up at 0.01.
Rarity has it as a 1 in 2,000 chance.
Oh,
Run up here and loot real fast so you can skin them.
should be a bunch of them. I gotta come down here and get these down here.
This Death Knight, though.
King.
Yes.
There he.
Well, he's level 53. Oh yeah, he's a brand new account too. 1,700 achievement points.
Oh man. God, the convoke is so broke. Are these? You know what? Actually, I didn't think about that. These are part of one of the quests in Evandreth, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why.
What are these Stone Legion Sabatons for? So you got
Hmm.
another.
It'll just set you up with a match. Wonder if it's a transmog thing.
Might be.
Well, let's take a look,
That's
see real quick.
That's transmog.
It
You
is.
gotta go up, yeah, you gotta go up to one of the zones. It's really nothing big fancy.
Oh yeah, it just gives you tons. Like, eh, like your typical run of the mill plate boots. But you know, can't complain with any transmog.
Nope. How goes your paladin gearing?
Oh, for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been slacking hardcore on that. Very, very hardcore. Like have logged into the paladin twice. Yeah, it's been hard to take myself away from the uh the TSM grind with all the cooking and everything.
Oh yes.
And especially it's hard to justify it now because I want to do this and then or this farm, and then on top of that it's Dark Moon Fair. So if you don't have yours up, like I said, make sure that you're doing that, because I'm actually way behind the ball on when it comes to cooking, because I spent a lot of time doing my legendary ranks.
Yeah, my cooking. I'm debating on upgrading my bracers to rank 4. I mean, I don't use them, but it was the most profitable at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, rank 4 on,
Blacksmithing.
yeah, blacksmithing for bleeding is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Are you okay up there?
I'm just trying to get the cooking. I just want the feasts, and I have been slacking horribly.
I did
Don't.
that today, and it took forever.
Yeah, the court of harvesters.
Probably finish grinding out the rep for the Avowed so I can buy Shade Stones.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Them. Yeah.
Have you already done? Have you already done all the quest area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't really probably have much of anything left there that you can do. You can still do the world quests and everything like that.
I think the annoying thing is having to spam halls until I'm friendly and then go kill all the rares for honored.
Yeah, and then you can do. Don't the chests give you experience as well? Okay. Got.
I'm not too sure on that one. I know you can kill a vendor that you spawn, and they will drop an item that you can exchange for another token
Oh.
to summon another one.
I just pop the Wii buff on and then go and run some. Do all the world quests. So I was wondering. Obviously hindsight's like, but So the callings that you can do um, through your covenant, and they give you a shit ton of gear. So what I'm kind of thinking about is you're not stuck to your covenant. You can go back and forth, and the only thing that it affects is your renown. It doesn't take anything else off. So if you're making a character, like a new character on a new realm, or even just a new character that you want to get all the reps up with, then it would probably just be more beneficial to pick a covenant that you want to start with and then just do all of the callings every day until you're exalted with that covenant, and then switch to the next.
It's not a bad idea.
And then do all the callings until you're exalted and switch to the next, and then you can just switch back and then set up all your stuff for in game and everything like that. Fun and all that. Would probably work out best that way.
Didn't they limit it, though, the transfer between covenants? Or you
They,
saying, like, it's
I
a
think,
bi-weekly period?
I think that it's a time frame, not an actual number limit, unless that changed and I didn't see it. They may have. What'd you say?
It's the week I went from the one in Bastion to out here. And
Oh, oh,
now
so
I
it's a
switched
week.
back. Yeah.
Oh, that's still not bad. I mean, if you think about it, doing your callings, if you do callings every day, it would probably take you decently close to that to hit exalted if you're doing a fresh tune.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, what do you guys think it will be first? A BOE or the pet?
I don't know. Looks like it's looking like the pet might be a little rough. So, maybe we will get a BOE. Start running some more mythic trash runs.
Is that on your main?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Drop. The drops that you get from those, man. Those things are. It's consistent too. Get like 3 to 4 drops every single trash run.
Sounds really nice.
It is, but there's no. So the only bad thing with it, there is no rhyme or reason to the drop whatsoever. So I can tell you that when I ran it the first time, everyone or each one that dropped was a different person. And then we had one that we ran, and the same person got all 3 drops.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating right there.
Oh yeah. Like literally made like 4 mil in a 30-minute run. Because because of course they got one of the best ones, which was what was it, like the 220 something ring, or what is it, mythic, is it 13?
223, I think.
223. So they got the mythic ring.
33. 1 to 2.
Yeah.
When in doubt, we can find out.
Oh yeah.
226. No, that's not mythic. Oh, no, I gave you
226.
226.
Good.
Still has a nice buff to your eye level there.
Oh hell yeah. And like I said, they go for well over a mil.
How are your BOEs back in Nathria? Or not Nathria, in Nilotha.
Mine? Oh, I didn't do it. I did very, very, very little end game progression other than Mythic Plus in BFA whatsoever. Pretty much the entirety of my BFA was spent grinding gold. Because the second that I saw the Bruto come out, I was like, yep, is
Yeah.
gonna be it.
Did you spend the 2 million for the spider too?
Oh, wasn't a huge fan of the spider. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still available, right? Like I can get it later.
Still available.
Yeah.
So
That,
I know it's bad, but I keep trying to convince my uncle, like, hey, you're not playing the game anymore. Do you want your gold?
they just traded over a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, it's sitting there, gold cap, just sitting there.
Oh God. So he was a farmer as well.
Sorta. So he had an experimental surgery as a kid for epilepsy, and it gave him memory problems. And
Oh.
so I had to teach him to play WoW again. But like one thing he really loved doing was his garrison. So he would just farm that constantly.
Oh God.
And except
Yeah.
this is like 10 different tunes. So
Yeah. So that's why.
yeah,
Yeah.
he eventually hit gold cap twice.
I believe it. I mean, if that's what you were logging in and doing and playing that, then yeah. Absolutely. Odd.
Yep, so, time to sell the BOEs.
Yep. Right before I got in the group, I was trying to level up my tailoring. I was set up. At least the old world tailoring.
Say, Doc, they're spawning rapidly now.
Yeah.
Like non-stop.
Yeah, as
If
long
we
as I
could take
keep these
somebody
killed
in the
up.
back section, we would be set.
Yeah. As long as I keep these killed up here, they pretty much just force spawn.
So have you two cleared out your bags yet from BFA?
Nope. I even told people to do it. I'm such a fucking hypocrite. I literally, in my Shadowlands prep guide, told people to do it. I did it on Storm Rage, and I did not do it on Bleeding. I like logged in on launch night, and I was like, "Yeah, here we go." Then I like looked at my bags, and I was like, "Fuck."
I think the main thing is like, oh, it took me so long to get this. Do I want to part with it yet?
Yeah. Oh, not me. I just vendored a bunch of it. I was like, ah.
I think it's time. Yeah, I'll vendor some mythic pieces.
Oh, now see, that's harder. So like you'll,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a little different. I can see that.
Or like PvP pieces. Even if it's just heroic, but like Drez.
Oh, the P pieces that you got, yeah.
I wish we could send these to our alts. I mean, after finally getting it, I have like no need for it. But it's just funny to spam in chat.
Oh, well, of course. Roll. Let's see. This if this dude got a bunch of stuff down here, I gotta loot.
Loot.
Yeah, but you know what that you know what I did notice is that they Blizzard does learn from its mistakes. So I've pretty much searched almost every possible low HP mob, and not anywhere in Shadowlands do they have a equivalent farm to that dragon hatchling farm in Zuldazar. You remember that, or did you get to take part of that in like the first week and a half of BFA?
I did not.
Yeah, so that was broken as hell because it was part of that world quest where you crack the eggs.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, like I'm telling you, there were so many people running it whenever it like got publicity that you'd have two by four farms of people just running. You never had to leave the spot, and even with that many people skinning, you could not skin all the mobs. They were actually like graying out, and you were missing skins. There were so many skins, but
Now,
they
what
definitely
leather was this for?
it was for the BFA leather.
Oh, that is very
I,
broken, especially the first week.
yeah, oh yeah. Well, it was because that world quest, they essentially let the it was, you know, the like the little, or did you ever do that quest, the little dragon hatchlings that you, when you break the eggs, are?
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, you pretty much, you can just do like a swipe and kill them, and they would just keep spawning and spawning and spawning, and they were all skinnable for the high level leather. And so it was just, I mean, you just filling your bags and then posting it on the auction house, and made a shit ton doing that. They nerfed that very quickly, but there is nothing of that in Shadowlands whatsoever. They learned their lesson with that one.
This will get nerfed.
This, oh god, yeah, this will get nerfed. Because we're not, I mean, we're not even efficient with it. And we're,
You're in the very back.
yeah.
On everything.
Let's see. I guess more people dropping in. What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by. We are out here farming some leather and pets. Before, like what we just said, then this is gonna get nerfed. Especially with the groups. It's always the group farms that get nerfed. Got there.
Yep. It's contains cloth and enchanting materials. So I just
Oh, I forgot that's your little like goodie package.
yeah, nice little goodie bag. Don't you have the meat one?
I don't know if I do or not.
Or you have herbs? Which one? Are you Night Fae?
Yeah.
Quick, before Katie goes away.
Oh, we're gonna get the leather and transmog out of it at least. You guys see that that tank in Eternal Crystal prices once you hit being able to use 100 anima to get the epic items from your covenant.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think we were sitting, Bleeding Hollow was sitting at 22 or 2300, and then that opened up and it was like straight down to 1300.
I told my friends about that. Like, hey, as soon as you log on, spend all your anima because you're always complaining about gold. Buy all of these.
Sell 'em.
Undercut everybody by a couple hundred because not everybody would know about it, and then you just post it.
Yep. Ride that sumbitch down. Yeah, man. When I was talking to people about the undercutting, whoo, that got such hate. Like, damn, didn't realize that people were that sensitive about it. All right. You know, just me essentially saying that you shouldn't undercut, you know, unless you're riding a market down. I should have known that that was going to backfire on me. Then it just turned into a, oh, well, you know, just don't undercut unless you want to undercut. I was like, no, that's not what I
Just
said,
don't
but
undercut. It's all gonna sell. You
yeah,
want more gold.
yeah,
And then it even says in the tooltip, hey, whatever gets posted first
like it,
gets sold.
yeah, exactly. It literally
Later.
tells you that.
Yeah. It is a random thing. It is really hot right now.
Yeah.
Living in Hawaii has its negatives there.
Oh, you live in Hawaii? Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool.
But not having AC is not fun.
God, man. There's no way. I couldn't do it.
How many heavy callus have you got so far?
Let's see. 10.
4 more than me.
That's not bad though. Been at it about 42 minutes. Even with the group, it's a lot faster than the solos right now.
There you go, Doc, asking shall receive.
What'd you say?
No, he's like, he was a little behind you on the heavy callus side.
Oh, and then he got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear, if we had 2 more people, we'd be set.
I know.
So you have 2 other people watching.
Oh,
Not
all
too
right.
much popping off.
Eh.
I mean, you just need a pull. Don't need to be geared.
Yeah. Anybody wants to join in? The party is open, and we have the Discord open as well, so you can hop in. Let's see. I had the one guy. I gotta check in Discord again. Told him that we were running. Yeah, like you said, if we could get at the very least one more, just so that we can have one more puller.
There's a wheelchair class over here trying to help Doc out.
Said wheelchair class.
The paladin, because it's easy to play. Not trying to be mean to anybody. Not, like the joke with demon hunters. They're a motor scooter.
Motor scooter. Awesome.
I hadn't heard that one yet.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
You haven't like both of them, or
I haven't heard either of those.
oh yeah, in PvP that's what they're, or PvE. Like people make fun of them all the time for what they're playing because like they're typically a Chad.
Yeah, I can see that.
They
Demon
always
demon
say,
hunters always get a lot of hate.
Why aren't you pulling as much DPS as me? I'm under geared.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's kind of because you hit 3 buttons there, bud.
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same time, I can't talk because I literally sit here and spam growl and swipe. So with a
Well, you're
little
a tank.
with a little
That's fine.
sprinkle of thrash. So
You're a tank. That's fine. I had my time to shine like that with just Avatar and then Thunderclap.
oh man, I'll tell you, my baby is in a rough spot. I mained a Fury Warrior.
Oh yes.
Oh God, they've just gotten shit on. Yeah, we definitely need. Wonder if I may put out another message out on the Discord, see if we can get in, or at least one more.
I'm gonna go way to the back section and see if I can't get them gathered up good enough.
Let's just lie to them. Say it's going great. You want to come in? You see gold.
Just if you join, just put in if you join in, it's million gold, right?
Yeah. It's greater than knowledge.
The back's really doable if we had 2 back here.
Hey,
Would
Doc, you
help if
see
I
that?
didn't.
Oh, do the it at space, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Did that go through? Yeah.
Let me see.
I did the little at space,
Yeah.
which was
There you go. It went through.
sweet. All right. Yeah, I gotta play around with Discord. I'm Discord illiterate, so I really want to try to get some things together going on the Discord that will do it automatically for me. Gotta do more research. There's tons of bots that I can use. God, this legendary for Guardian Druids with the whole thrash proc is just so nasty. It essentially multiplies the chance of you proccing an additional thrash for every enemy that you're pulling.
I gotta
Wait,
get
what?
off my ass and get that.
Say what?
I have to get off my ass and get that.
It is just so nasty.
Where did you get it?
It's a Torghast run, and it's like the best in slot for Guardian tank or the Guardian Druid. And what is it? Urzox? I have to look at it and see. Pretty sure it's Urzox. But essentially, it makes it to where like Thrash is my huge AOE and threat generator. And what it does is it just makes it to where, depending on how many enemies I'm pulling or have around me, it additionally procs Thrash whenever I hit Thrash. So I'll hit Thrash and then it'll do Thrash 3 times or 2 times. It's just pretty much just like free ability spam. And then if you time that properly and you hit Convoke after you've done Berserk and you have the additional procs, ridiculous. And there you see like 10 or 15 ashes go off at once.
Is that why I see some bear druids out do my burst window on a big pole?
Yes. Yeah. If I hit Berserk and let's put it this way, if I hit Berserk and I hit Convoke at the same time, like my brother-in-law's main's a marksman hunter, and I'll out DPS him. Now it's just that split second that I out DPS him. But yeah, the spike goes up and then goes right back down.
Okay, it's enough for you to grab aggro. This aggro is terrible right now.
What'd you say? Oh god, for
aggro.
for warrior. Yeah, warriors is absolutely pitiful.
Alright, get on lockbox.
Yeah, I've already got I think I'm on my second one lockbox of them. Which is nice. That Ardenwold farm that I was doing really didn't have didn't really get a whole lot of lockboxes.
Come on. Okay. Damn you.
Definitely need to get my my old world tailoring up on this character. And I have to go through the grind of getting the high society top hat pattern on this server again.
High society top hat.
Yeah, one of the big tailoring crafting transmogs from Kata sells decently well. Like it has a decently high sell rate, and I wonder what they go for.
I have to say there's none on the auction house right now.
Yeah, I wonder what they go for on bleeding. They're normally a lot. Like I'm pretty sure on Storm Rage, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Storm Rage, but it's
I do. I have Alliance on there.
yeah. Okay, so then you know the market on there. On Storm Rage, I think that it's like still sells for 400k.
These are really good.
Yeah. Anything that's selling like that for. So bleeding is averaged at 580k. And there are none.
Of items that are like expensive. Should probably contact Blizzard. I had 9 Blood Feasters in the mail, and they are gone.
Oh. Yeah, that stings.
So this set here, Savage Bone Mauler pieces. Doc, have you had any luck with anything down here?
Nope, not really.
Well then maybe they are as hard to get as they're saying. But you said Rarity had them up at 1 in every 2,000, and I know sure as shit we've killed more than 2,000.
I have had 686 loot attempts.
For you. Okay. Well, maybe it just feels like more than it.
At this moment, reality sets in.
That's it. Oh hell.
I'm committed already.
We could probably double the speed if we had one more. At the very least, one more.
Getting a good leather though.
I see you in there, person who's ghosting the stream. There's two of us. I'm one of them. I know you want to join.
I think it's ruins.
How much does this rapier go for?
But I don't remember if ruins is Horde or Alliance. Did you ever do any old world crafting, or have you ever tried that?
I have not.
Yeah, I just stick with new material.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I typically go with like what's needed. I'll like used to grind it out everything, and then just flip that. A little bummed that flasks have gone down.
Oh,
And I noticed marrow root has gone like so much, like gone up so much,
yeah.
almost as much as Nightshade.
I was actually really surprised. I have had very slim profit on alchemy this expansion.
I mean, it was great at the start when the flasks were like 3K,
Of course.
and then they just died.
I felt like it died. Oh, I feel like it died pretty damn fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still making a lot. Oh, guess I can't complain there, right?
No. Now, what do you typically set your price at for tomes, if you mind me asking?
Oh no. So I never really undercut. I just have the limit that I buy at. So I do a hard set. So whenever I always buy Death Blossom in bulk. Whenever I buy Death Blossom at, I use my spreadsheet to calculate my exact cost, and then I just set my my value in TSM to not post under like 150% of my craft costs. And then I just forget about it in post. If it tells me not to post, then it's under it, which is kind of what happened this week. So I had they were selling them really cheap, so that's why I held on to them. So I actually have I'm waiting for a reset tomorrow. So I have 1,300.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, I did notice the spires are selling very well. Even though they're down to like 2K, it's still like a couple hundred gold profit on each.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell very well. I'm actually kind of surprised with why they sell so well, but they do. I think right now I'm probably averaging anywhere from 4 to 8 sells a day.
I'm still bummed we can't use the Crafter's Mark rank 2 on weapons.
Yeah. I think that's kind of messed up. I think you should have been able to use it on weapons. The one thing that, or one of the things I definitely don't like about the crafting system is that they took the ranks away,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that messed with a lot of it. And I know, of course, for ease of getting into things, people don't like having gates that keep them out of making gold or doing certain things, but like that's the whole point. Like I even though I loved being able to do it, I don't think that just anyone should have been able to, craft their legendary ranks up to rank 4 just because they had the gold to do it.
Yep.
There should have been different things that they.
Oh my gosh, the Spectral Tiger Cub is at 700k
Did you see
right
that
now.
too?
Yeah. I was looking at it last night and I'm like, oh, another one would be nice. But 700k, that's not worth it.
They've jumped a lot too. Dude, I was talking to somebody. I was really close to buying them too. Probably 3 or 4 months before Shadowlands hit, and I was gonna buy two off of this guy for 480.
That
It
would
fe-
be steal.
yeah, it fell through. Even then, I felt like he was asking a little much, and he didn't want to come off of his 650 at all. Cutting it pretty tight for me. So that's what I do with most of my pets. I have a bunch of level 1s that I just send pets and then get gold on different servers and then just leave them there. I used to do scans daily, where I would just like scan out to all of my my different servers that I had the pets on or had the bank alts on, and then test for cheap pets. And then then I'd post or grab them and then bring them back to Storm Rage and sell them.
Like, I would go and grab Hate Spark the Tiny if it's like less than 200k. The Ethereal Soul Trader, the Dragon Kite on other servers if they're less than like 100, 150.
Mm-hmm. That's a
And then
good
just grab
flip.
a high pop and flip them.
Oh yeah. But those are solid, like 280 plus on high pops.
Mm-hmm. What feels really bad though was back when I first started in Mists of Pandaria,
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple Landro's Lichlings
Yeah.
pets, and I gave away like 4 of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stings a little bit.
Well, I mean, I didn't know. I was new to WoW. I'm like, yeah, it's not anything.
back when back when I could function doing the open world quest or the open world farms with my multi-box team. I did the disgusting oozling farm. I did that. I think on stream did it for like 3.5 hours. Then did an additional like 2 or 3 hours, and it was bad. Like I cannot. I literally have an entire bank alt that only has the bag completely full of disgusting ooze.
Nice.
Okay, I am full. I'm just gonna. Don't need that.
Better get up here and loot. Things yelling at me.
And loot.
Yep. So,
Ooh, piece of shiny. Ruby's candy. Yes.
Ah, that's why he's asleep this time.
Let's see, I'm gonna buff everybody again.
So that was really the hour there. Damn. How many of the how many of the heavy callus hides do you got?
I got 11.
One.
Be better, but it's not bad.
How many?
An amount of the callus hides. How many of the callus hides and desolate leathers do you have?
Distant ladder. I got 800. And then heavy, I got 30, and then 60 calicide.
So I got 52 callus hides. Bunch of the lock boxes. BOEs though. Well, not epic BOEs, but green BOEs.
Yeah. Made a killing on the greens. Got 17.
Oh my gosh.
Greens are selling well. Or they sell, what are they, the vendor price on them?
Vendor prices. It's better to vendor it because it takes forever to sell it.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Sounds bad, but
Oh, no. Yeah. I would 100% do it. The only greens that I'm going to keep are ones that I can just get the appearances on just to send it over to my alts and then I'll sell it.
Actually, I've not seen this before. It's a set piece as a green.
Oh. Taking damage, bargain or arc count armored by 107.
sounds like a tank weapon. Or piece, I meant.
Oh. Look at the 5-piece set.
Oh my gosh, that is very nice.
It's a speed set. It's a speed piece.
Yep.
So that's why, of course, that's why it's called courier. Well
Let's see,
then,
how much is it going for? It is 58 gold on our server.
wonder what. I'm assuming it's probably you can probably get the rest of them on there.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if that's 3% stack. Yeah, so it's not like I can druid. That makes me wonder if there's not a like the equivalent of that for leather worker or leatherware. Probably is somewhere.
Go BOE.
Got one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah, nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
164k.
Overall,
Very
on my
nice.
server, it's going for 225.
Nice, very nice.
Oh yes.
Well, see, then it was very worth it.
Oh, you can say if you're doing something with this, you can say, hey, somebody made 100k in an hour.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I knew with the damn skinning farms that they were gonna have to do something to where it was. I didn't think they were gonna do as much as they did, but I knew that it was gonna get nerfed to shit. Because the last thing that they needed was something as easy as a solo farm being, you know, like there were a bunch of people that were doing that path that I put out that were getting over 100k in mats. I mean,
Speaking of
it's
a path you put out, I find it really annoying how people are just doing the AFK farm for the herbs.
oh yeah, you talking about the one that I did around the route for Revendrath?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I'm leveling my druid there. He's like 53. Just doing your route.
I mean it works.
It works.
Yeah,
It's just
and
annoying where I run the entire route and I find like one
come
or
back.
two pieces, and so I come back, two pieces just despawn.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It definitely stings a little bit. You're doing it with mining and herbalism.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I try to tell people after that have asked in the Discord is like, you know, with the nerf that they did to try to make the AFK farm not as good. I mean, you pretty much have to have mining and herbalism to make that be effective. Because if you just have one or the other, it's going to take you forever running that route. The other one I'm curious about though is that I had somebody message me and say that um, the nodes. I'm wondering whether or not they just didn't understand that, you know, the nodes can be down if there's high competition in the area. But somebody said that the Bastion route that I put out got nerfed, and like got nerfed to the point to where it was like, you know, there were certain nodes that were no longer spawning along that route. Curious, so
Now I'm looking at the herbs that are like the hot seller right now. Do you either of you guys know any good marrow root farms?
Actually, I do. It's over in Right?
Draxus,
Yeah, Maldraxxus.
yeah.
There's one spot that you go in there just for meat, but there is a crap of stuff in there. You just run in a circle killing and picking.
Oh, now you got the right Sabaton.
Oh no, I had to write again. I just sold it. It's 7 gold. It adds up.
Yeah.
So over in Maldraxxus, if you look at your map where it's got the one daily, it's about one long ago. That little
Maldrax.
circle area. You,
Battles on long ago. Okay.
you just run that entire loop in there over and over.
Oh,
It's,
so
it's a great
sorry to
skinning
interrupt.
spot too.
Yeah, that's where I've been going with my hunter. But being level 50, it gets like steamrolled by everything.
Hmm. Yeah. Shit, right now, with Darkmoon Fairy, you should take advantage of that and just go in Threads of Fate, just spam dungeons and just sit in the Darkmoon Fair and just keep riding the carousel or the carousel.
Yeah, I could do that. Especially with Time Walking Week.
Yep.
Even though it's about to end.
I'm walking. Oh, actually, you know what? Does I wonder if we stacks with the increased rep gain for Lich King.
That is a good question.
Hmm.
I think it would.
Let's see. Put up in the Where that they're got the arcane crystals despawning. Feels bad. Or the thorium. The one thing I will say about old world crafting, if either you guys are not into it, definitely try to start like squeezing your way in, because there's a lot of them that have really good sales,
I'll have to look at it that then.
and they're always, it's more than likely always the ones that are either the drops you have to buy up front, the ones that are really high price are the ones that are BOE items that you have to get from rare drops, and their BOP patterns. So the High Society top hat is one of those.
I do have a buy not pick up recipe. It's an engineering recipe from Numbercon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gnome is a really great one to run with an engineer. There's a lot of patterns actually. I think there's 6 or 7 different patterns that you can get as an engineer in Gnome. So which one did you get? Did you get the bombling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or not the bombling. It was the explosive device. I think it was.
Oh, gotcha. I think there's 2 different pets you can get from Gnome as an engineer. Not 100% sure on that. It's been a while since I've farmed Gnome on an engineer, though. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about whether or not I should do like I was kind of trying to find like a way that I could do like a little fun little challenge series for myself and see if I could make it really difficult, tie my hands to make gold. And one of the ones that I was looking at doing was, only because it's just stupid how fast they sell, is trying to only make gold with the deep sea bags from BFA.
I'm pretty sure that's possible.
Yeah. Oh, I know it is, because I sell probably about 100 to 130 of them a day on Storm Rage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And that's another thing. If you have a Tailor on Storm Rage, take advantage of that.
Probably have to level my tailoring on a bail gun. I know it's a medium pop, but still.
Yeah, it's stupid. So the reason that it's so well good right now, and it makes sense why it is that if you think about it, the shrouded cloth bags are using new materials.
Mm-hmm.
The deep sea bags are using old materials, and it's the same slot bag. Selling the old materials, and then that get it really cheap. Making, I think on Storm Rage I'm averaging about 50 to 53 gold profit per bag sale.
Now on Storm Rage, are you Alliance or Horde?
Alliance. Alliance. Coffee a little.
Drinking anything special or just generic?
Oh no, I'm a bougie bitch. I drink Starbucks.
I work at Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I worked there before I worked there for 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing that. I was in college.
Yeah. school right now, so I'm just working there. And it's honestly great. They paid
Oh
us when
yeah.
everything shut down too.
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, they're one of the best companies. Now with all the shit that I have to deal with, kind of wish I could go back.
Do you mind me asking, what is your specialty?
Yeah, an ER nurse.
Oh wow, that is very stressful. My grandma was that.
Yeah. Hasn't gotten any better with everything that's going on either.
Do not. I mean, I have some friends that play WoW in Russia, like that I met, and like one of the guys' wife is a nurse too at a hospital, and he's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, there's no protection. It's like if you want it, you gotta bring it.
Yeah,
With everything going on right now.
that's kind of where we're at.
It's not the end. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's pretty healthy.
No, Ruin, I didn't. I didn't. I already had an exposure and got it. So.
Oh, I'm glad you made it through.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple friends who had it, and they sounded like they were dying.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it sucked.
It about killed my father-in-law.
Yeah, it's really brutal on the like middle to older population, and it really does. Like if you have any kind of pre-existing condition whatsoever, it's gonna wreck you.
Now, do not support really recreational. I won't judge you if you do, but like my friend who caught it was a avid partaker in the Mary Jane,
Mm-hmm.
and then I made fun of him because he couldn't breathe much before, and then after that he could barely breathe.
Yeah.
And I asked him, so how does it feel having an oxygen tank with you at 20?
Things a little bit, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I'm a avid supporter for it, but really just for different reasons.
I can
Or
understand the medical.
yeah, more just the reasons of it's I think it's way better to have somebody smoke some weed than be on all the other shit that we end up giving them.
Yep.
What's up, Shaw? Yeah, it has been way too long, man. How have you been? Because that's the whole loop side of things that I just don't get in the profession. It's like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna give you something for your pain that's gonna make you constipated, that I'm then gonna give you a stool softener for, and that's gonna give you an upset stomach. So then I'm also gonna give you some Zofran for it. So that'll fix your stomach. It's just like,
But you'll be sensitive to light.
yeah, yeah, make you sensitive to light. It'll be some shit. Something is like, oh, that brings on the next medication.
And then finally, after like 8 bottles, and this will make you feel normal again.
Yeah, this will make you feel normal again, and it's a bag of weed. Oh man.
Back there.
I know that World of Warcraft is your specialty. Do you guys play anything else at all?
Occasionally Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty, Diablo.
I have to say, in Black Ops, I enjoy the zombies, but I'm not a fan of the multiplayer. I can't get into it.
Really?
Yes. CS:GO is my
Now,
go-to game.
Ruin. Let me clarify. As as a medical professional, I will not give my medical opinion on that. As your streamer liaison for the night, I will tell you that it's probably more beneficial for you to like ingest it with eating it. Just if you want to be on the safe side and not smoke it, but that's just me. To each his own. Yeah, I gotta bring out the legal let me clarify.
Myself no trouble for this guy said medically to help me.
Uh-huh. That's
Reminds me of the Tosh joke. It's okay if it's with an open hand, and then like now, sir, the comedian clearly stated if I had an open hand, it would have been okay. Talking about household abuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole legal side of my job. Good lord. I feel so bad sometimes. I really do, because like there's genuinely good people that we can help, but we're legally bound to not say anything. And it's not like nefarious or anything like that. It's just more of like, okay, so you don't know what you don't know. So say we have it happen all the time now, especially with COVID. And it's like somebody will call into the ER and say, hey, you know, my grandfather's sick. He's not really feeling well. What should we do? And literally all I can say is, if you think it's an emergency, you can come into the emergency room. If not, then you can follow up with your doctor next week. That's it. That's literally all I can legally say. And that's on anything. So they may be calling about something that I know for sure they don't need to go to the ER for and rack up a huge bill for. But I can't say that.
Alright, here's the pet. Got it at my.
Oh shit! Nice. All right, so it took us an hour and 30 minutes. What? How many kills are we at?
1,177.
Okay.
1,268.
Okay. That's not bad.
A BOE and a pet, yeah.
I mean, hour and a half for a BOE and a pet, and we're like, again, not optimized.
Just shooting the shit too.
Yeah. Now,
Pretty sure it's not as easy as your mythic BOE farm.
oh yeah, I know, right? So they did a weird little thing. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Kind of an odd mechanic. You know how, like before, you could just simply reset the dungeon.
Yeah, the boss will still be dead, but all the trash should be back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now, and I know it's just a way to gate it more. I get that, but it's just, it feels really awkward. Is that for high level content like that? Because like, if you know, fuck it. If we want to do high level content, we should be able to spam it if we have the eye level to do it. And but now they put a 30-minute time gate on it. So even if you reset it, you have to wait 30 minutes before you can go back in and do it again.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, Shaw, I'm 60.
What's your main's eye level?
Me?
Yep.
This is my main. So it's 196.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. It's been a for real struggle. Been on the struggle bus a little bit. Nothing
And
too
Doc,
crazy.
What's your eye level right now on your main?
179.
Surprisingly, it is easier to jump from 170 to 190 than it is to go from 190 to 200.
200. Yep. Oh yeah. No, Shaw. We're testing this for like a force spawn for leather and for the pet that Doc actually just got. So the pet. Dave, are you? I actually forgot. Are you US or EU? So I know it's apparently a dog shit price on EU, but for most US servers, the pet that drops from these bats is about 40 to 50k NA. Yeah, it's the Crimson Dreadwing pet. Hey, what's going on?
Or
I'd just,
setups. I mean, volunteers want to join us. I mean,
yeah,
it's viable.
absolutely. And if anybody, now that we got some more people coming through, if anybody wants to join in, we are looking for one more. Because with the three of us right now, we're forcing it pretty well. But if we had at least four, if not two more, could probably get it at a full-on horse spawn where we would barely even have to move. I have not seen one come up on the black market auction house yet. Doesn't mean that they haven't.
I saw one in BFA, like in the ling or whatever.
On the
Pre-patch.
auction house?
On the black market auction house, it starts at 5 mil.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would assume that it would start at 5 mil. They're not going to let it go for under that.
And I think at the end it sold for 6.8.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be, to be honest with you.
It was on a medium pop.
Oh, that's why. I was about to say I would for sure buy it at 6.8.
I'm so bummed they made it so you have to be level 60 as the auction house. I have like 1.4 million on a medium pop server, and they're only level 50.
Wait. Hold up. What?
Oh, I have a. So you know how they made the black market auction house? You have to be level 60 to use now.
Oh, no, I did not know they made that change, but I haven't tried to use it on anything under max level, so.
Yeah, so you have to now be max level to use it.
Ugh,
And,
so now you can't just sit there and.
Yeah, I'm trying to snipe like the last few T3 pieces I need.
No, Matt, he was just saying that it was pre-patch. He saw one on the black market auction house pre-patch before Shadowlands. Feels bad though. That's why they did that though, is to keep people from having just like low level bank alts that just sat there so they could just scan them. What I am more than ready for is the twisting corridors. They need to open that shit up already.
Agreed.
And if Ian's interview is correct, then I'm probably gonna shit a brick, and that's probably all I'll do for a while. Because if they start doing like because they're talking about doing appearances again like they did for the Mage Tower,
Be nice.
which will be awesome. I really hate that I was as lazy as I was and didn't do it. All I want is the what is it, the druid, the guardian appearance where you're standing up and you're like the white bear with the silver.
Bear.
Yeah. Boone, what's going on? It has been a while. How have you been? Oh shit, man. Thanks.
No problem, man. I forgot I had Prime.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, link your Twitch Prime so I can go sub under it for you.
What up? There's actually a different link to do it.
Yeah, there's a way
Alright.
you can just copy it.
I just went under subscribe, and then further down there is the subscribe with Twitch Prime.
Probably. All right. Well, shit, Doc. I don't.
Oh, good. I'm sure I'll find it.
I really appreciate that, guys. Have to do that.
Alright, gentlemen, I am sorry I have to go AFK for about 20-30 minutes.
Oh, you're good.
Would you like me to drop the party, or do you want to...
Well, do y'all wanna call it for the night? Because if so, then we can just call it for the night and do it another night, and I can go and work on the TSM setup.
Whatever makes your life easier.
Yeah.
It's your call with this.
Yeah, I think that's good. I got off yesterday, so I need to probably catch up on some get off of a stint on. So
Yes, sleep is very important.
most of the time, you know. Sometimes it's overrated. That's why you just drink caffeine to stay awake.
You built up an immunity until you had to have like 6 or 7 shots, then you finally get a little jitter.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Even with how much I drink, I have found something, and since you work at Starbucks, perfect for you. You will not build an immunity to this, and I promise you.
No water, cold brew.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. If you get uncut cold brew, there is nobody on this earth, I guarantee you, that has an immunity to that. Because
Oh yeah.
I drink coffee all the time, and I've always drank like straight high energy drinks and all that kind of stuff. And that's still the only thing. Like I've never gotten anything from drinking too much caffeine. Like, you know, people get jittery and stuff like that. I don't get that. But yeah, definitely the uncut cold brew was the first time that I ever had palpitations with a coffee.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like what I would do is I would take like a Trenta home, and then I'll use it like over 4 or 5 days in like little protein smoothies with like fruit, and I'll be set to go in the morning.
Well, okay, so this will tell you then if you're doing that over 4 or 5 days. My coffee that I have right here next to me that I just finished,
Mm-hmm.
I drink a venti of it every day.
Oh my.
So if that tells you my caffeine tolerance.
That is a very high tolerance. I think
Yeah.
now I'm doing.
Well, Doc, thanks for coming out.
Yep. I found you on Twitch.
Oh, sweet. I am going to I think I'm gonna hearth out. I'm gonna go and probably work a little bit on. I'm gonna try to get that set up. But also, so you got the pet, and then Rock got
Boots.
right. Yeah,
Yeah. I got
that's really not that bad for an hour and a half.
It is not.
30
I think.
greens.
I
12.
do feel bad you did not get a pet, but you did get all of that heavy callus.
Oh shit. Not. It's not for me. I would have given, even if I had gotten one of the pets, I probably would have given it to one of you guys.
I appreciate the thought.
Yep. Well, next time you do this, hit me up.
Oh yeah,
If I'm on,
absolutely.
I'll be more than happy to help too. And then if you need help funneling gear to your paladin, I'll be more than happy to run.
And yeah, once I start having other shit drop, then I'll start looking at that. But there
There you go. That's very nice.
we go. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the party. Definitely. I'm gonna get off of the Discord here. You
Get
guys
some
take.
sleep.
Yeah, I'll probably stay up for a little bit if y'all want to stay on the stream. I will talk about the TSM setup for the old world crafting. Then I'll probably go over the cooking setup if you want to see that as well.
Sure. That would be I think mainly just like learning how to set up TSM again would be nice. Sorry, I also was talking to somebody too in real life while you were talking.
Oh no, you're fine. So I don't know if you can see my.
Yeah, I can see your screen right now.
Okay. So really, I mean, really and truly, with my setup, I have it already done. So you'll just be able to all you'll have to do is import. So this, oh yeah, so it'll just be right here. So you'll just go to groups. So whenever I link all of my stuff, because I can export it, and then you'll just hit import and then the import string, and all of this will pull up.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and see, you can see here. Hold on, I'll show. Pretty sure somebody is undercutting my palatable feet right now. And the reason I like this is, have you ever done much with like linking your crafting to auction house?
No, I have not.
Oh yeah, you'll like this. So, well, let's start off before I get too far into the feeds. So I can do auctioning here and then do a post scan, but I don't have anything that I need on that, so it doesn't come up with anything. We're gonna do a cancel scan, and it'll show me that I'm not gonna cancel it because what I have it listed at, somebody has undercut me, and it's undercutting below what my operation will let me sell it for.
So there's no point in canceling.
So there's no point in canceling. But then what I can also do is I have it set up under the operations for crafting. It says, in restock 20. When a max restock is 50. You're crafting here. So you know how normally you have to like go through and look at all this and be like, oh well, okay, this one's profitable, I can make feet. This one's good, I can make this, and you have to figure that out for yourself each time. With mine, you just essentially just hit that, reselect, and it tells you exactly how much you need to make of each one and exactly which one is still profitable.
Good to know.
And
I'm
then
gonna have to. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and then this is the last part. This is the part that I always like, that a lot of people don't know that you can do. So you hit gathering here and then do task list, and it brings up your task list, and then this brings up every single thing that you need to buy to craft all of this. So then when you have that right here, you can essentially just leave it there and then hit the auction house again, hit browse. You can do scan all, and everything that you can buy that's on the auction house that's not a vendor item will pop up. And then you can just click it, buy out, and it already auto populates the exact amount that you need to make the crafted items.
Oh, that's nice because I have over purchased a bunch of herbs before.
Yeah, so then essentially you just go through here and buy it. But I am not going to buy that shit because holy hell, look at that.
That is.
Ooh. You can see, look at my average. My average is 10 gold, and somebody just reflipped the shadowy shank for 58 gold. That'll get undercut really quick.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck on that.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Unfortunately, I have to bounce for
Yep.
now.
Y'all take it easy.
Great night.
Yep, you too. Doc, you take. All right.
Yep, you too.
All right. So, Nomad, really the I think my next big goal for Shadowlands, kind of like gold making, is just to see how much I can get. My big personal goal is that I was way more stingy way back in the day with gold, and I kicked myself for not buying the spectral tiger. I really wanted that mount, and at the time I had enough to where I could buy it, and I just didn't want to because it would pretty much put me at nothing. And now they're going for like 14 mil, so that'll be my next big one that I'm gonna work toward. But go over here. So I want to set up my old world crafting on here. So I'll probably go over that just a little bit. I need to sell it. Items that I don't have. And the main reason why I kind of want to go over this is because this is just me resetting up all my stuff on a new server. So it's a good time for me to kind of like talk about it and which ones I'm doing and which ones I go for. A lot of these, I think a lot of these are ones that I can get that are world drops. You can buy them pretty cheap. Okay. Leveling, just head over to Ogremar. Even though it is just a little bit annoying how long these flight paths are, like I just can't get over the animations. They just look so amazing. Let's see.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
Oh. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. I got the fucking pet too. Ow. Didn't even see it come through. That's what I get for not having Loot Appraiser up. I got the locks, but lock.
Come back with some better stories.
Got some.
Step closer and don't mumble.
I think I'm just gonna stop off this other and make some egg space here. There we go.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2
Bones.
centuries old.
Now we got enough there.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Head back to Overmar and finish leveling up Old World Vanilla Tailoring, and then just get it on the server for cheap. And once I get a bunch of them up, then I'll start making up again. I like to, so I kind of like to, like this agent over there. Hanzo just in the head. No. Oh, what? Oh, you get pinned? Oh, shit. Glad that they sent me Sludge. Yeah, I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I would have liked. It's no big deal though. They still haven't completely gotten rid of it. It's just they made it to where it was much more difficult. Which is fine. I still got to use it for a little while with like the herbalism and stuff like that. And I'm using the gotta test it actually a little bit here. I'm gonna use it for found this nice little add-on that, or not add-on, but essentially like a little program that lets you adjust your WoW windows to whatever you want, whatever size you want. Really nice. And then essentially I'm just going to do the weak aura. So there's a weak aura that you can get that will light your screen up. And if you put that on as well as zoom all the way in, then essentially you can do a multi-boxing fish farm, which is the next thing that I'm trying to set up right now. Let's see here. Oh. Tailoring. What? Oh, I need to go over here. I'm gonna have to level up. Well, absolutely love that they have mailbox right here in front of the tailoring. Very nice. All right, let's take a look. See here. Like the lesser. Oh, I can do some stylish red shirts. No, not sure the. God, posting 12 bolts of woolen cloth up for. All right, so now we got a bunch of those. We just need.
What can I help you with? Be safe.
Crafting. Be a cat sitting crafting. Maybe that was the one that was. That was probably with TSM LVI. Shows me how many of you have. that doing the stylus rage. God, look at the profit mark. Set some. Set some. Make sure that I may have to do separate, actually separate operations under the same one, because the shirts always sell pretty well.
Strength and honor. For the Horde.
Oh, there we go.
What are you looking for?
Blue dye. There we go. And guys, don't forget, if you're wanting to level up anything, like anything with getting leveled up, doing reputations, leveling up your crafting, anything like that, Dark Moon Fair's up, make sure that you go and get the Wii buff. You absolutely need it. And if anybody knows 100%, I was actually curious, I was talking about this earlier. So with the Sign of the Scourge, with the 50% increase in reputation gains from Lich, I want to know whether or not that stacks. We from riding the carousel in Dark Moon Fair. So if you go to the Dark Moon Fair, there's that little carousel, and if you jump on it, you'll get a buff, and it's called Whee. It's like WHEE, and it gives you 10% increase in experience and reputation. One of the huge things that you need to take advantage of with when Dark Moon Fair comes around, and especially since right now, I think this is only the second one that we've had in Shadowlands. So it really helps you if you are trying to farm up experience for Shadowlands, like the feasts. That's what I'm actually doing should be doing right now, but I'm doing old world crafting.
Go forth.
But I should be using it on my character to get feasts. Matt, have you gone over to, are you Horde or Alliance? Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't like it. And the only reason I don't is because I think that if you take away gating system, then it doesn't incentivize people to work on their professions, because essentially anybody can get it. Oh yeah, for sure. So actually I can show you. So check this out. So that's why I was asking if you've never been there. So if you go to Ogremar and fly up here. Okay. Right here, map. Right here in Ogremar, there's this little right here. Click and talk to them. take you to the staging area. I'm not going to click it because it takes you over there. So it takes you over into Thunder Bluff, it is. And then you just walk through and click on the portal entrance for the Darkmoon Fair. Take one of the little mounts or take your mount and run all the way down. And about halfway down the strip in the Darkmoon Fair is going to be the carousel. That's where you get it. So you want to make sure that you write it, and you write it for a couple of like 30 or 40 seconds because it stacks up to an hour. Yep. So it takes you right there. It's like I said, it stacks up to an hour. So what I would do is, if you're looking to, like right now, especially if you have a character that you're using Threads of Fate for, 100% take advantage of the time walking. Just go and sit on the carousel and then queue for time walking dungeons. That would be what I would be doing if I was trying to level a character right now, which I probably should be doing old world crafting, like a little crafting psychopath that I am. Oh.
Exotic, bring it to me.
All right, so now where are we at here? Make the vests.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Oh, a lot. Oh shit! I'm getting... Die. Perfect. So it was honestly a collective, but credit where credit is due. Hands down, probably one of the best teachers of TSM that I got a majority of my information from was Samadan. Samadan plays well, 100%. His series on TSM is completely invaluable. Now, you will have to sit down and you can take a pen and paper to learn everything. I mean, I probably have my notepad that I wrote down the original stuff from when I was learning it as well. A lot. But yeah, his series on TSM is absolutely amazing.
For the Horde!
Oh,
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries
yeah,
old.
you can. So he has a YouTube channel too. So I mean, his streams are really good, but you can watch all of his stuff. No, he doesn't. I don't think he does anymore, at least. I think he streams like once or twice a week. Correct me if I'm wrong, but or what I've seen. And he does a really, really good job at explaining TSM. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that have kind of fallen out. I'm kind of curious to what all that's about. They just need a break. Everybody needs a break sometime. Honestly, I'm glad that I took my break whenever I did. Yeah, it's an opening for me, but more than anything, I mean, I took a break as well, and like I said, I'm glad I did because then it just helped me come back and be a lot stronger with everything that I was doing and getting the stuff done that I wanted to get done. And whew, the grind and everything and the streaming and the videos when I was doing the initial Brutosaur. Yeah, that was a nice one. Level's pretty.
Strength and honor.
Yeah, of course I'm not gonna complain.
Taboo.
Channel's been getting crazy support lately.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
That was probably way more than I need, but nothing like a good overbuy when it's silk cloth. Just made somebody's day. When the Urs best crimson vest so that we can get rid of some of our red dye that we have piling up here. All right, I'm gonna leave this going on right here. Give me just a sec. I'll be right back. Actually, haven't followed to see patterns. Hopefully, they have a nice selection. not.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at
I don't
least
want as
2 centuries old.
much as possible, not to have to. No, I'm gonna have to farm for the high society top hat though.
If you find
God, I'm not looking forward to doing that again. Already had to do that on
Bukra.
2 different servers.
Strength.
Takes forever. Alright, so let's take a look. Yeah,
have anything ancient
far.
to trade? Needs to be
So
at
let's
least
look.
2 centuries old.
Ugh. Couple of the rich pets. Not bad for the stylish shirt though. Get the stylish. That I know is alright. Call it at that. Learn them. There we go. Learn all these. Hundred. Then essentially we'll just kind of go down the list, look at all the ones that we need to farm up. Go and get rep for. Cool. Let's see what we get. So that's not bringing up a price because because there's no Market. That's one. Farm up though. This one's gonna go. Crimson Soul. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it for night. I'm just gonna keep leveling up to 300. Next stream, I'll probably have a bunch of these done. It'll be next Monday. Really appreciate everybody coming out. Haven't already, follow and subscribe over on YouTube. Come and hang out on the Discord. And that's gonna be it for the night. Thank you guys for coming back, and we are going to be doing every Monday from now on. So it'll be every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. So you guys take it easy. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good night.